Good morning, folks. It's John Pettipas doing a tribute to the late Eddie Grant. Eddie Grant was born in Steep Creek, Guysborough County. His mother used to come in. His widowed mother used to come in with one of his brothers, Lockie's wife, used to bring her in. They'd buy paint and they'd buy fruit and vegetables, and she was a wonderful lady. And Eddie, I think he's 86 now. He had a bit of a heart ailment and had a heart issue last few months, and he passed on very recently. And so it's a tribute to Eddie Grant. Eddie Grant was a remarkable man. He was married at a very young age, and he had a big family, and he didn't smoke, and he didn't drink. That was quite a thing in the Mulgrave down the shore area, that back in the late 50s and 60s, a man that never smoked or drank. Okay, that was remarkable. He didn't smoke or drink, and they had confidence in him. And he could be a very determined cat, but he was good. He was fair. He was manager of Acadia Fisheries. Foreman first and manager of Acadia Fisheries in Mulgrave. My late father worked there at Acadia Fisheries in Mulgrave. And when that plant closed, he went, there was a fire there, he went down to, H.B. Nickerson in Canso. And then it was Highliner, National Sea Products. And I remember when the cod moratorium came and the plant shut there, that was a tremendous blow to Canso. And there was a couple in from Canso. They're both in heaven now. And a guy came in with his truck and his wife, and she stood there in front of me at the checkout like this and said, if Eddie was at the plant, we'd still be here having work. He was just a remarkable man. He ran the Nova Scotia Clam in Auld Cove, and he worked, I believe, in the Clearwater companies at some point, and even he lost his wonderful wife Genevieve. Big family, bunch of daughters, bunch of sons. Honorable Lloyd P. Hines, wonderful assistant. She was like magic. Honorable Lloyd P. Hines, saintly Honorable Lloyd P. Hines, and equally wonderful saintly Shelley. And I said, "You're Eddie Grant's daughter?" No, John, I'm his granddaughter. But she had granddaddy's determination, and she was one efficient lady. What a wonderful woman. And she's mother of 4 kids, and she ran the constituency office and great ride in the Guys Recent Shore Trackley. So I give a shout out to Shelley and lost of her grandfather. Shelley be married to Shelley be the daughter of one of Eddie's many sons. And there's a big family. I think there's about 10 kids. And Genevieve, his wonderful wife, died some years ago. She was in England, Cora England's daughter, and Cora was a great customer. God, I know all these people. Cora was a great customer. Cora would have been Eddie's mother-in-law. And Genevieve died and went to heaven, of course. And Eddie, in his late 70s, he was up in Moncton doing industrial park paraplegics. What do you call it? It's like herring or mackerel. They were cleaning them and putting them in buckets to go to. He worked with special folks, and they bucket the stuff and sell it to the Caribbean, send it into the Caribbean. So they take and he was a remarkable, very hard-working man, a very smart man. This guy was smart. You know, Frank Sobey always said, work hard but smart. Eddie Grant was just a remarkable man. Let's say a prayer for him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those trespass against us, and lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And he was a very good man. There's thousands, not only hundreds, it would go, and it's not exaggeration, there's in the thousands of people had employment at well-managed plants. List them off. Acadia Fisheries, Mulgrave, H.B. Nickerson, Canso, Highliner Foods, Canso, the Nova Scotia Clam, Auld Cove. I think he worked at Clearwater facility up in Alder Point or North Sydney at one point. the folks in New Brunswick. He was a remarkable man, and we'd say Captain Highland's gone to heaven. We know that man's in heaven. What is one good thing we can say? That his wonderful late wife, Genevieve, is now reunited with Eddie, and to all his sons and daughters and grandkids and great-grandkids, I give you my sincere condolences and the people that worked with him and knew him and loved him. And with that, I got to go. I wish each and every one of you all the best. God bless. And say a prayer for Eddie. And I'm not certain when the funeral service is, but he was a wonderful man. And I said that when he was alive. He was a remarkable, wonderful man. I said it when he's alive. And now earth's loss is heaven's gain. Thank you. Bye for now.